Wolfboro, New Hampshire.
Usually on our noon interviews, we bring you the movers and shakers in Maine. Not today. This is a very special day for a Portland man whom we're going to talk to. Henry Brien is celebrating birthday number 100. The party is going on now at St. Patrick's Church in Portland. Earlier this week, News Center's John Doherty had a chance to sit down with him at his home on Caleb Street.
Travel a little.
Henry Brien does not look 100, but he is. He was born in New Brunswick in 1887, coming to Maine about 1910.
I came to the States different times, you know.
I see.
I worked in the woods, and I worked up in Strong, Maine, in a sawmill up there a while. And then I worked in Riley, Maine for a while, see, a couple of months before. Then I came to Portland in 1910. Portland here, when I came here at first, all this, there was no streets here at all. And what streets there was, they were all dirt road. And they had the old car line, you know. And that was practically gravel, and you know how it is in them days.
You had worked in the woods and Strong and in Riley. What did you do for work in Portland?
In Portland, I came here. I came to the car shop in Thompson's Point, you know, and I worked as a carman. From there, at 22, I went to Rigby for the Portland Terminal, see, Boston, Maine, and Maine Central, see. And I worked there till I retired.
Retirement for Henry Brien came 30 years ago. Tell me about some of the changes that have taken place over all those years. What are the changes that have impressed you most?
Well, building, you know. All the new buildings that they've been, like the Exposition building and all those different places.
So what do you think now, in 1987, of an area like downtown Portland? There have been a number of changes there.
Where?
Downtown Portland, the downtown part of the city.
Oh, yeah, that changed a lot, you know. You know, them days it was, like up here, the Grand Trunk was just, you know, the old Grand Trunk station there. That was there. That was, and even down in Preble Street, what was that name? There was an old railroad that came in there, you know, years ago. But that's all changed all over, you know.
What are some of the things in 1987 that impress you the most?
Well, all those, the new things that came up, such as TV, you know. We never thought of such a thing as years back as that. Even the airplanes, even the automobiles, you know. They were just coming in them days. They kept building up, you know. So, I tell you, there's been a big change in everything.
Looking at you today, as I said when I came onto the porch a few minutes ago, you don't look 70 years old, let alone 100 years old today. What do you attribute your good health to, and in fact that you're in real good shape?
It's all I can account for, it's good health. Yeah. And I worked hard all my life. Car work, you know, railroad, it's all hard work. Even when I built this house, I built this house alone. Dug the cellar, I put in the foundation, and I framed it all up, built it up. I had a man to do the finish inside. Outside of that, I've done practically everything.
So is that one of the things that you think is important, is good hard work?
I think so.
Again, Mr. Brien, you are in excellent shape, and I wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
And many more after this.
Yeah. Well, when you get to be 100, you know, You're gone over the limit.
Not at all. There may be many more after this.
Well, I read this morning on the news that there was one fella who was 103, another fella 107. Well, I said, well, there's a chance for me to live a little while longer. I don't know how long.
And we all wish Mr. Brien a very happy birthday. When we come back.